Wow,
Ethan, chill out, man.
Wow.
It's too hot.
It's too funky in here.
It's way too funky.
Oh,
incredibly
my
too
goodness,
funky.
Ethan,
What?
you forgot to remind us
Ethan,
to
why
turn
did you
on
not
the
turn on the
lights?
lights?
Ethan,
Ethan, why would you do this?
you little silly goose.
You are such a silly little
There
goose.
they are.
Oh my
There they
god.
are.
Thank you, Ethan.
I was like, why is it so dark in here?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, Ethan, you can head out.
You can leave now.
You can head out. You can leave. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Aw, he tripped on his way out.
He what?
He tripped.
He tripped?
fell
I thought you
over.
said he dripped, like...
Oh, no, his outfit is pretty drippy,
Yeah,
too.
he looks pretty drippy,
Pretty
you know?
drippy.
Yeah. Aw.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Bim, how are you doing?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing?
I feel like a peasant. Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
I announced to Bim, oh, hello, Bim. I have to pee.
Uh-huh.
And she said, don't use my bathroom. Now, I'm not going to judge, like, I'm not going to say, no, screw you.
It's not
I am
clean.
going to use your
My
bathroom.
bathroom is not clean at all.
She's like, just use the one downstairs. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go downstairs, and then she goes, actually, that bathroom smells like absolute dog water. You're going to have to go into the basement to pee.
Yeah, I hope it was...
Two flights of stairs
Uh-huh.
when your mouth is right there.
Why didn't I just offer?
Why did you just, you know? That's so rude of you. I'm your
so
guest.
sorry. Yeah, you know what? I should treat guests like they are.
I come into
you
your
know?
house and you...
I just send me... Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
What is it?
I think it's because I'm a biker now.
Yes, it is. This girl biked to my house twice in
Yeah.
1 week.
I also biked to ballet yesterday.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Do you guys know what it's like? Let me know if you do.
Uh-huh.
So basically, at my house right now, we have 3 cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom's car, my dad's car, and then Garrett and I's car.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 4 people that need cars.
Mm.
So it's like my mom goes to work every day, so she takes her car. So then we're left to 2. And my
Mm-hmm.
brother usually goes to work every day, so we're left with 1.
Yeah.
And my dad has to take Jason to lacrosse practice sometimes, but then I have to go to ballet sometimes. So I was like, why? Everything in Bullen is so close. Why do I have to drive everywhere? Now that the weather's nice, it's like good weather.
It's not nice. It literally rained last night.
Why am I driving everywhere? And it's been so fun. I like biking.
I hate bikers. I hate them so much.
Yes. So Bim is actually a
Anti-biker gang, okay?
anti-biker gang. She's the founder of the anti-biker gang.
Yes, they're terrible. I cannot express to you how awful it is to be just, oh, it's a nice day out, and then all of a sudden, I am stuck behind a line of bikers, and they are in the middle of the road.
Those are just bad bikers.
But
they're inconsiderate
the thing
bikers.
is, it happens all the time. It happened yesterday.
Okay, was it me? Were you stuck
No.
behind me?
I don't know. Were you biking to Sugarloaf by any chance?
No.
Is that doxing
No,
yourself?
it's fine.
Okay.
No one gives a shit.
It was, this lady was in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you're usually supposed to go on the side of the road.
Most bikers I encounter are in the middle of the road, and they're being an absolute nuisance, and I hate them.
Well, it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
It's okay.
No, but the whole point of this is that it's not okay.
No, it's okay.
You can't keep saying it's okay because it's not.
No, but if you
They're
just say
so
that, it's-
annoying.
Can I please get your cortisone 10?
Yes. Yeah, stop scratching. Charlotte, I don't know if we talked about this last week. I can't remember, but Charlotte has poison ivy. And she keeps scratching it, and apparently it's spreading. It's like on her face. Oh wait, it's in the you found, are you sure you found it? It's under your sink. No, it's not. I'll find it. No, it's in like a little bag. I'll find it. Stop. It's in a purple, and like it's like a little travel size bag because I brought it to the baby's house. It's like, okay. God, and I'm looking outside and there's a biker. Some person biking. God, why can't bikers...
That's me.
Guys, why can't bikers just use the sidewalk? Why do they have to use... Why?
Wait, can I leave this open? I have to...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Charlotte got poison ivy, and she keeps...
Can I tell a story?
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Okay. So, hey guys, first day of summer. You're probably thinking, oh, Charlotte's having a great time this summer. She's lived it up. No! First day of summer, I get poison ivy. And, like, this isn't a rare thing. This happens every year. So, like, I'm used to getting poison ivy. But this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing compared to the summer I got chiggers.
And plus poison ivy at the same time?
I got poison ivy first.
Oh.
And then I got chiggers.
That's so fun.
So chiggers are essentially these little bugs that crawl on your skin and give you itchy rashes everywhere.
That's gross.
And they make you want to cry all the time because they are so itchy.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I've dealt with worse, but, God, this still sucks.
Yeah, and she keeps scratching her poison ivy, and I say, stop it right now, stop scratching. And then every single time she says, I'm not scratching, you're scratching. And I find that very offensive because...
I think it's funny, though.
Because I have eczema, guys. I struggle with, I'm dying, and I'm not dying.
She's dying, guys.
I am dying from eczema. So every time she says that, I feel so offended. Yeah.
It looks so nasty, too.
Why is it, like, bubbling?
Because that's what poison ivy does, Bim.
I don't know. They didn't have poison ivy in Texas. I don't know.
They might have had poison ivy, you just didn't get poison ivy.
You know what? This is probably true.
But I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, see, look, it's all my legs now.
Ooh. That's why you don't scratch, because when you scratch, that's how you spread it. Little known fact.
I know. It's so hard not to scratch.
That is literally how it spreads.
I'm trying my best. I know.
That is how it spreads, is if you scratch.
I know.
Idiot.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
that's what got on my face. It was on my face. I was like, wow, I'm really breaking out. Then I was in church, and my face started itching. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's criminal, but it's going away. It's getting better.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I was at the foot doctor the other day, and I was like, hey, sorry, I got poison ivy. And then he, like, pointed to, like, a huge spot, and he goes, is that also your poison ivy? I said, yes.
Yes.
There's a blister on top of it, but yes, it's poison ivy.
It is poison ivy.
Yeah.
Do you want to transition into your foot doctor appointment?
If I'm allowed to.
No.
I know you kind of run the show. Cope?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, guess what? I went to the foot doctor.
The foot doctor?
The foot doctor. Dream job, by the way.
Oh, yes, of course. Next to the...
It's up there. It's up there.
Next to Dr. Ryan's, your Ryan's job.
I can't wait to talk about show with a capital W.
I can't wait either.
Okay. So, basically, I went to the foot doctor yesterday, and I was like, hey, what's up? I have foot pain. It hurts like a mother trucker.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I put it as an 8 because
you will cry like a little baby.
Crying like a little baby backstage
little
of the show.
Baby.
You know, and that's why I was so confused because it's never hurt so bad where I felt like I've had to cry. So I was like, okay, maybe we should do something about this. And
sorry,
thanks for that.
I was trying to be slick with it, and it didn't work.
You poked me in the face.
Sorry.
Okay. So I went to the foot doctor. They get X-rays, yada yada yada. I get back in the room, and the doctor comes in. He goes, so, does it hurt when you do this? I said, yes. Yes, it does. Does it hurt here? I said, yes, it does. He touched my foot. He goes, is it really tender there? I said, yes, it is. How do you know this? He said, well, a lot of ballet dancers come in with the same thing. And I was like, oh, this is great. This is fantastic.
That is so exciting.
It's going to be easy remedy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a great time. Maybe like a month of physical therapy.
Let's
and
go.
Then we'll be back and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, so what you have is called posterior ankle impingement, and basically there's nothing you can do to fix it. I said, oh, that's really cool, really fun. He took me over, and he showed me the X-ray, and I have a bone in the back of my ankle that is way out of place. Will we put the picture in the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
we'll do that.
Send it to me.
We'll put the picture in the thumbnail. So, there's a bone in my foot that's out of place in the back of my ankle, so it's screwing with one of these tendons that goes from your big toe all the way up to the back of your foot.
Mm-hmm.
And when that motion gets screwed up, your foot just like it gets screwed up.
That's
the
so
whole
exciting.
thing.
Yeah.
And like my foot hurts like on the top, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like all around at the top. So, it's because of this tendon that's back here. So, the doctor said, since it's a mechanical issue and not like tendonitis or like a muscular thing, there's nothing I can do.
Oh, that's
except
so
my options are, and hear me out, guys, because these are 2 really good options. 1, I could surgically remove the bone that's in the way of this tendon, or I could cope.
Yeah, there's actually a third option. My brother had it like he used to play basketball, and so he had a very like similar kind of issue, I guess, where his foot was hurting, and they actually did prescribe him this medicine. It's called Copium.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
good to
you
hear.
should get some of that.
I should get some copium.
You should get some copium, or just shut up and no one has to hear about
Shut
it,
up
and
and
it'll
deal
go
with it?
away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because I have the X-ray, and the bone is just so out of place. It's not funny. Like, it's supposed to be in
That's
the
really
back of my
funny.
foot.
How did he get there?
Heck if I know. I really don't know because I was like, hey, it's like the same injury since I was in 6th grade. Like, I remember being in 6th grade and this part of my foot being in pain.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, okay. I know exactly what you have.
Yeah.
And I did physical therapy for a little bit, and that kind of, well, hold on, guys. Because I have this, posterior ankle impingement, I also got sesamoiditis from it, where sesamoiditis is it's this bone under the ball of your foot, under your big toe, and they're like 2 little ones, and one of mine is crushed in half because of how
funny.
it was compensating for my. I have to show you now.
Just
This
show
is
me.
so fun.
Okay.
So like,
What?
instead of
No
bending
one's
my
gonna.
knee regular like this,
Yeah.
I would bend it like this
Oh.
because that's just how my legs are built.
Yeah. Right. You got the.
I got the bow-legged, so I'd
Mhm.
bend like this, and then it'd crush this bone right here,
Oh.
and then it'd kind of get all. Yeah, I think it's also because of this part. So when I did physical therapy, it fixed kind of the tracking of my knee,
Mhm.
so it got a little better, and like I have a knee brace for it. So like when I
You're one of them. You one of them with the knee brace.
yes, because I had a knee brace, but no, because my
God.
injury was actually very real.
Okay.
Did my gym teacher give me the stank eye whenever I sat out of the
stanky
mile
leg?
in gym? Yes, he
Uh-huh.
did. He was such an ass about it
Wow.
because I was in middle school and I was like, I'm not running a mile
No.
with my foot,
Right. My.
and he was just get like so angry about it, and I was like, bro, I'm on,
Bro.
bro, like I can't. I'm also singing out of ballet. Like, what do you want me
Yeah.
to
Like
say?
what am I
Yeah,
doing?
he was like,
here?
"Ugh, this is why I hate like dancers. They like always have injuries. I'm like, shut.
Boy, shut.
He's like, you just do the same thing over and over again. I'm like, okay, then what is football?
Literally.
What is football?
What is football?
It's literally you throw the ball and then you catch it, and you do the
It's
same.
the same thing every single time.
It's the same objective all the time.
Yeah, but dancers are different because you can do a spin, you can do a leap.
Yes, there's so much variety in dancing, but no, football is just throw the ball and try to get it to the other side. That's the only
Exactly.
objective.
That's so mean.
And people eat it up. I don't get it. I simply don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah. Anyway, my feet are screwed up.
That's so fun. Yeah, I really want the bone if you
Me
get surgery.
too.
Like I want it so bad.
Yeah, we were brainstorming the other night because we hung out with Drippy, DaBaby, and Chav.
Mhm.
We all hung out together, and we were brainstorming what we could do. And I said we could all get a piece of my bone,
Uh-huh.
and we could have it in a locket or make it into like friendship rings.
I like whose idea was it? Like how the girls have like, wire
crystal,
go around a crystal
yeah.
except it's just your bone.
I think that'd be really funny.
I liked that idea.
I really like that idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like I'm getting an MRI once I get back from.
What is it? I thought that's supposed to be for your brain.
Pittsburgh? No.
Okay.
You can get an MRI on your brain, I think. I don't know. I'm no fucking doctor.
I don't know. I just remember. At least I think there was an episode of, what was it? Parks and Rec.
Grey's Anatomy? Do you watch Grey's Anatomy?
No, it was
Oh my
Parks and
God.
Rec.
You're a Grey's Anatomy girl.
I am not a Grey's Anatomy girl, not at all. It's just that Leslie dated this dude who was like really obsessed with he was an MRI doctor, and
Oh.
on their first date he took her to go get an MRI.
That's really funny.
And then whenever she's like, "Oh, I don't like you," he's like, "Pay for the MRI then."
That's really funny. I'm putting more of this
Okay.
stuff on my foot.
Have fun. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a really good time.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, so we were also thinking,
What-
because I'm getting an MRI once I get back, so to see, like, the tendons and muscles.
What-
Stuff. That's what I think it's for. The doctor said get an MRI, so I'm like, okay.
Oh.
My mom knows what it's for.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, your mom is
She works in the medical field.
Yes. I never know what your mom does.
She's a physician assistant.
Okay. There you go.
Yes. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we're also thinking time frame if I do want to get surgery.
Yeah.
The healing process, we're trying to think of the best time to do it.
Mhm.
So like if we get an MRI, I don't know, like, ugh.
Yeah. I don't.
It was really so I was chill. The whole idea of like, oh, you might need to get foot surgery.
Uh huh.
And then yesterday, I was explaining it to my grandma because I called her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, oh, by the way, I went to the foot doctor yesterday. And I was explaining to it. And then it hit me like, chargul. Chargul, your foot's kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
And it made me very nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, guys.
It's okay. You're not going to die from it.
I'm not going to die from it. But, like, what if they screw up? And then I'm like, oh, I guess you can't dance again. Or what if the recovery takes, like, a really long time, and then they get all out of shape? And then, like, what if, I don't know.
That won't happen.
What if they do it, and then it doesn't work? Oh, it's just scary.
I mean, it seems like a fairly simple surgery. I don't think
really
they'll mess it up.
It's simple.
And
there's, like, a high success rate.
yeah.
But what if I'm the odd one out? I mean, you make for good content.
Yeah, for sure, but...
Yeah. I'm not
Stop.
itching.
Stop. I think, honestly, I feel like either way, if you cope or if you get surgery, you will be just fine. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like coping would be worse because you'll, like...
Coping is what I've been doing for a really long time, so, like, I'm really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole week, it was really scary leading up to the show, because what the doctor said is you can't make it worse.
This is true.
He also said I can't make it better, but, like, what I hung on to is, like, you can't make it worse.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, it's just how much pain are you willing to deal with? It's like a little lottery.
Yeah.
But I was really scared the week leading up to the show because I didn't know this yet, and I was like, what if I'm doing, like, long-term damage?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, like, tell anyone actually how bad my foot was hurting. Like, my teacher would ask me every day, be like, hey, Charlotte, how's the little foot of yours? I was like, oh, it's getting better, yeah, like, icing and massaging really helps.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, like,
Right.
but, it wasn't great.
Mm.
But then the day of the show, I woke up and I stepped on the floor and I was like, okay, today's gonna be a bad day.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know, it just,
not
it
good at
sucked.
all.
Yeah, and then all during, like, class warm-up, it didn't hurt at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the first act, it barely hurt. Then in the second act, she was bussing.
Yikes.
Bussing just so hard. So then, yeah, it's cool. It's pretty poggers.
It sounds pretty poggers.
It's just so poggers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds very fun.
Yeah, I think I'm going away for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna cope, see how it works.
Yeah, right.
And then, I don't know, keep going, I guess. I don't know.
Just keep on keeping on, you know?
Yeah, because if I get surgery, when would it happen? Because I have an
Right.
intensive in August.
Mm.
So, like,
Do it after that?
Before, when I do it after, would I want to do it before and then skip the intensive, which I'm willing to do?
Yeah.
But I don't want to, like, rush in to get foot surgery. I found out yesterday or 2
right.
days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta give it some time.
We gotta give her some time to marinate.
There you go. Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey, boy. How you doing? Before we move on, I think we're done with my foot. The thing is, I'm coping.
You were coping.
If anyone has any suggestions,
Continue taking copium.
Copium, yes.
Mm-hmm. Biggest dosage of copium.
Yeah. So, hey guys, boy oh boy, we heard. Grayson's already listened to every episode, but JC, we heard you. Listening back to all the old BM&W episodes, which I knew from the beginning that he was making a lore book.
Right. Yes. Literally. From the beginning.
Yeah, like I got 5 minutes into the podcast where he said, I'm listening to every BM&W, and I said, oh, that's because he's making a lore book.
I did not catch on to that. I don't know.
So let me scroll down. Let me warn him of a few episodes. He's on episode 12, he said today. Okay. Yeah. Alert the New York Times. That one's good.
He did. Wait. Okay.
He said family therapy.
Did you get to that part?
No.
I know you haven't. So apparently, okay. I haven't re-listened to our book, but he talked about it where apparently he said that, like, we implied that 17-year-old PT's wife was, like, having sex with, like, 50-year-old PT. That was not what we were talking about. We did not say that.
I don't remember this.
Apparently he said, like, we said have, like, a special moment. That is not what that means. That just means, like,
that's on you.
Yeah, that's not what it means at all. What we would never.
I don't remember anything we said in any of these podcasts. Just by the way,
let me.
He got to family therapy. How we're saving Adam. That one's good.
That was our first episode back.
Let me just talk about the bad ones.
Crash Course History TikTok. I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember any of these.
BMW Pageant. That's a good one, I think.
Our Past Lives. That one sucks. Episode 24 is so bad.
It's terrible.
Episode 25, Big Brother TikTok edition. That is still one of my favorites.
That one was fun. But he won't understand because he's not Saving the Universe. Wait, don't watch Saving the Universe if you don't want Lost. That's 21. Don't watch that if you don't want Lost to be spoiled.
Podcast Butt on Roof is probably one of our worst as well.
Awful.
Manifesting TikTok's Downfall. That one's fantastic.
That one was good.
Let's see. Gamer Girls. Was that one
What
good?
did we even talk about?
Heck if I know. That one could be bad. Halloweeny is one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
I think it's so funny. Because it's basically what we did with Show with Capital W, with like everything we were saying is just coming straight out of our ass. And I think it's so funny.
It was so fun.
And then
Poop Map, I feel like that one was really fun.
Poop Map was so goddamn fun.
It was so funny.
Because we had no direction. We're just gonna say, hey, we're gonna talk about Poop Map.
And then we had like that bit where like
yeah, that was so good.
I'm not gonna spoil the bit.
But then after teams, all of them are fire.
All of them are so good. I think also you've listened to all of those.
Yes.
So.
But the thing is, the thing that I'm worried about today is Saturday, June 26th.
How could you not memorize it? It's the day of
Oh, sorry, guys.
God.
It's the day of Cowards Welcome Midsummer Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow I leave for 2 weeks to go to Pittsburgh. So, Pittsburgh. So,
hello?
I accidentally play on their podcast. Okay, so that means we're recording 2 podcasts today.
Today, yes.
We had plans to do them earlier in the week, but they just got screwed over.
Every single time.
Yeah, because on Thursday I went to the foot doctor, and then we're like, okay, then let's go to foot... Okay, wait. We
Wait.
have to tell the foot lice.
Yeah.
We have to do that later. So, like,
we've spent this entire week together, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell foot lice later.
Foot lice,
because
okay.
I got stuff
you
to
guys
talk
talking about foot lice? Okay.
Yes. So, the thing that I'm worried about is we're recording 2 podcasts today.
Uh-huh.
The last time we did that, kind of, was when we recorded teams before we went to sleep, and then our new old white boy when we woke up the next morning.
I do remember that.
And
it was,
our new old white boy is significantly worse than teams.
Because we just ran out of stuff to talk about.
I'm scared that's going to happen again.
I feel like it won't, though.
So that's why, hear me out.
Okay.
We're saving all the Boy Oh Boy and Cowards Welcome Midsummer Madness talk and our pre-cum date before for next week.
Yes.
Our pre-cum date?
We're going on a pre-cum date.
Yeah.
Today.
Bim and I are going on a pre-cum date. It's going to be great.
It's going to be so much fun.
Don't worry. We'll have already sent you a bunch of pictures, videos, and
of course,
extras.
Yes. But this is coming out next week.
This is coming out on Sunday.
So much later.
This is coming out tomorrow.
No, I mean tomorrow's. I mean, the
week.
episode we're
So then I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a time capsule.
A little time capsule, yeah.
So we'll make some Cowards Welcome Midsummer Madness predictions.
Yes. And then we'll see if we're right or not.
We'll
when it releases.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really fun.
Yeah. So.
All right. Do we want to talk about our week and how we spent the whole time together?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I guess.
Bim, why is it that I have to come over every morning at 10 a.m.?
Because I am training for Maryland Teen USA. I'm getting my abs because they have a fitness smile on your face.
Of course, yes.
A fitness program, like a competition, and I want abs. I want to, look all buff and good. Yeah. And Chargul here so kindly offered herself as a personal trainer.
Yes.
So we
really
switch
fun.
oause houses.
Yes.
Whose houses we go to train.
And then sometimes we go hiking. And
yes.
by sometimes, I mean one time so far.
Because we've only done this for a week.
And then Bim went yesterday.
I went hiking yesterday.
Yeah. So we did all week this week.
Uh-huh.
And then the thing is, I also have ballet class at 4 p.m.
Right.
On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then I also teach.
Yeah.
So we have to work out and then eat and then do whatever else we have to do that day before 4 o'clock.
Right. That's why it was such a struggle to get these podcasts
exactly, because yes, I could, because I teach from 5:30 to 6:30, so I could just skip the 4 o'clock to 5:30 class, but I don't want to.
Right. Because
those are my favorite classes ever.
Mm-hmm. So let's start at the beginning of the week. So Monday, I went over to your house. We worked out. It was fantastic. We ate lunch, and then we recorded the
podcast that shall not be named.
Yeah, and then I went home, and then Tuesday, what was Tuesday
Well,
was
and then
exciting.
after Ben
for
went
some
home,
reason.
I went to ballet.
Of course,
Tuesday.
yes. Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday was exciting. She came to she biked
Mm-hmm.
to my house,
Yeah.
and then we worked out. And instead of she cooked me food on Monday.
Yeah.
Instead of cooking, we decided we were going to, because Charlotte had to go to Foot Lice.
Mm-hmm. In Redneck,
Right.
which is like 40 minutes away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're like, oh, let's just go eat something in Redneck.
Yeah.
And you could come with me to Foot Lice.
Yeah. Which is a dance supply
store.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you Foot Lice, which I wish it did.
I wish it did.
Yeah. So we get there and we eat, then we go to Foot Lice. It's closed. And I specifically remember checking on the website to see if it's open.
Mm-hmm.
And it simply wasn't. It just
Right.
said closed for training. Like,
Yeah,
that
that
would be
was-
a great thing to put on your website.
No.
Instead of having people drive 40 minutes to go to Foot Lice.
To go to Foot Lice?
Oh, and then when we were parking, so in Redneck you have to pay for parking downtown.
Gosh.
So parking was $1.
One whole
$1.
dollar. And it was such
Yeah.
a struggle.
Yes,
because
I had a single dollar cash,
mm-hmm.
but it didn't take
didn't
cash
take
for some
it.
reason. So I was like, okay, Bim, do you have 4 quarters? Then I'll pay you the $1. So then it's like, I pay for parking.
I had 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm. So I asked the person behind us, I said, oh, hello, do you please, oh, please have a quarter? He said no. But then the old man behind him had a quarter, and it was great.
Very nice.
So it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And then, like, it said that, for some reason, one of the coins, like, dropped in, like,
went through or something.
Yeah, it was weird.
Maybe we did it too fast.
I don't know.
And we just didn't realize that one of the coins was in the coin return, so we were kind of waiting there. And he's like, do you need another quarter? And we said, no, we put 4 in there. Then they're like, oh.
And there's, like, 4 people behind us. Like,
I
we were
know.
severely clogging up this line.
Not really. Okay. Well, Bim left the parking ticket in the car.
Okay, yes. This is I did not know I had a ticket with me, so I had to, like, run up to the car and grab my parking ticket.
And then we had to come back down. And by the time we came back down, we were the only ones there, but then they just came in behind us. We weren't even taking that long.
I guess so.
Like, if you look back at the amount of time it took, it wasn't that long. It was just, I guess, a bunch of people were coming at that time.
It was just popping off
really
that parking garage, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then after Foot Lice, at the sandwich shop we went to, we forgot to get drinks, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember I have, like, so much Starbucks gift card money. So we were going to, after, like, there was a Starbucks next to, like, Foot Lice or something, and we were going to go to that, but then instead, we were going to go to the Starbucks next to, like, the mall.
Because that's where we were going next.
And we find out that the Starbucks is actually inside of a Target.
Yes.
It was not a
Its
regular
own standalone Starbucks.
Yeah,
so we were looking for, like, a Starbucks sign. Nope, it was inside a Target.
So we went inside the Target and we got Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then we also got a cake pop.
Yeah. Then we went to the mall.
We went to the mall.
We went to Dick's Sporting Goods.
I made the funniest TikTok in the world that only got, like, 8 likes.
I know. I'm, like, really confused why that didn't get more likes.
I don't understand.
We'll link it down below.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to watch it, like, and comment.
Like, comment.
Especially our audience from Seattle, Washington, and Columbus, Ohio. Because
who are you?
They make up such a large percentage of our viewers that
and
it's not a
don't
mistake.
Understand.
It can't be a mistake.
There is at least one person in Seattle, Washington, and one person in Columbus, Ohio.
Please let us know.
I need to know who it is.
Please let us know.
I don't think I know anyone from there.
I don't know anyone there
either.
either.
I don't know.
If I do, I don't remember.
Poor person.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Like, please,
who is it?
Comment,
please. Text us. DM us. I don't know.
Something.
Help us find you. I just need to know.
We're on the search for you.
Mm-hmm. Just
you two.
You guys are so special to us.
You really are, because thank you. You guys
Boost
make
our
up
analytics.
Yeah, our analytics.
I think it's so funny.
I need to know.
Yeah.
After
Foot Lice.
No, after Starbucks.
After Starbucks.
We went to
Dick's Sporting Goods.
And then we, like, walked around the mall. We went into a bunch of different shops and, like, tried on stuff and didn't get anything. Yeah. We tried on the ugliest dresses.
It looked so cute on the hanger.
It really did. And then we tried it on.
It didn't get enough for the top portion. It just simply, like, cut everything off.
It made us look very funny.
It was really, really funny.
Yeah.
And then, as we were walking out, there was this kiosk with a bunch of different shirts on them they had at least 4 FNAF designs, and I'd say half of it were Among Us.
A
Yes.
lot of Among Us, like imposter related, just a whole bunch.
And I loved every second of it.
I know, yeah. I really wanted to get one of the FNAF t-shirts. I can't remember why I didn't. I don't know.
I think we just left.
Yeah, where I was just like, do I really need a FNAF t-shirt? Like, is this like a
The answer
necessity?
is yes, but also no.
No,
somehow.
you know what? I will wait for FNAF Security Breach to come out, and then have you heard the updates with it?
No.
There are no updates. I really wish there was.
That's really cool.
No, there is an update with the, I think, 10th FNAF Frights, for whatever it's called. It's coming out in September. Why has he announced it so far away? I need to know what happens with the Stitch Wraith. Did you know that there are 2
So then on Wednesday, what
souls
happened
inside
was,
of the Stitch Wraith, which
Wednesday,
means that there's
we
definitely
woke
like
up-
2 souls inside of
Okay,
Freddy,
then. Okay,
the
then.
crying child,
Mhm.
and the vengeful spirit. Anyway,
Good.
you can go ahead.
On Wednesday, was that when we went hiking?
It is when we went hiking.
On Wednesday, we went hiking.
Yes.
And it was pretty poggers.
It
Because
was-
we couldn't find it for a little bit.
Well,
then we found
Charlotte
it.
didn't trust me. I said, go up that way.
Well, then
And then-
started going downhill. I was like, I think we're just going down the mountain.
I said, no, I swear there's
No,
like
you
a-
didn't say no, I swear. You were... No. You know it. And you were being very indecisive.
No, I said there is somewhere ahead, there is a roundabout with a stone building, and then there's parking.
I know, but we didn't know where that was. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Bim go to this hiking location. Because Bim has gone to this hiking location more than I have. I've been
at
there like
least
once
20
or twice.
times.
Yes. And she can't tell me how to get there.
Listen, I am usually, before we're hiking, I have my AirPods in and I'm closing my eyes and I'm listening to the Rocky soundtrack to get hyped, okay? I'm not paying attention to where I am, alright?
No, but here's the thing, Bim. You were the worst at directions. Like, so bad. Bim
Please
barely knows how to get to my
stop.
house.
That is not true.
That is so true.
It is true, actually.
Yes, it is.
Because there's a stop sign, and you can either go straight or turn right. Apparently turning right is faster, but I don't know how to get to her house from turning right, so I just go straight.
You turn right, and then you turn left, and then it's the same way.
There is no way that's
Bim,
true.
if you just think about it with the map that's in your brain.
I don't have a map in my brain. I only have a
Oh.
calendar.
You have calendars in your brain?
Yeah.
I wish I could have a calendar in my
Like, I
brain.
literally don't understand. There's just a calendar in my brain, and
I
can
do maps in my
see-
brain.
I can't do maps. I only see calendars.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, sounds cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we got lost for a little bit, but it's fine. It all worked out. We went on a great hike. We
We-
carved BM&W heart balls
On top of the mountain.
Onto the mountain, and we went back down. Then
And it was still there whenever I came back.
it was.
Mm.
It was. And then after hike, went home,
Went home.
and I went to ballet.
Yeah.
And then I guess that was it.
Yes. Yeah, because you didn't go to that party with me that
Ugh,
night. Yeah.
Thank God.
Anyway, on
Thursday workout.
we worked out at your
My
house.
house. Then I went to the foot doctor,
Yes.
and he said, "Charlotte, you just have to cope." And I said, "Okay, thank you, foot doctor."
Thank you, foot doctor.
And then we went to Costco. And then we went to Foot Lice again because we're like, oh, we can go today because it'll be open today. It wasn't. It wasn't open today. There was a sign on the door that said closed. So I was like, bruh, that means I have to go up tomorrow.
Mhm. Yeah, and we were going to record this podcast on Thursday.
Yes, on Thursday. But
But it took up too much time.
Costco just took too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why were you at Costco for so long?
I don't know. Well, because the thing was, I also had a voice lesson at 4:30.
Mm.
So if I didn't have a voice lesson, of course, we could have recorded it that day. But
Right.
I had a voice lesson at 4:30.
Mm.
It was a good lesson.
Aww. Good
It was
lesson.
Absolutely fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, and then
And
that
I
night.
Yes, that night was when we hung out with Drippy, Chav, and DaBaby.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was fun.
it was very, very fun.
Yeah.
And we slept in a tent
A tent
outside of DaBaby's house.
outside.
This was the bougiest
I
tent
know,
I've
it was
ever been
so
in.
fancy.
There were 4 air mattresses in
Yeah,
there.
my air mattress was a little deflated, but it was fine.
Mine stayed completely inflated the entire time, and I've never felt happier. I had the best schlump of my life.
I really wish we had switched. Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god. I wish we had switched.
Enter.
Oh, sorry, air mattresses, so that way you could have slept in a deflated air mattress again.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be on top of a root and then also a rock. No, because I don't think you remember. I was on top of a huge root.
Uh-huh.
And then on the other side, where I flipped my head, I was on top of a rock. And I was like, which is the lesser of two evils? The rock won it out in the end.
Really?
That night I got 2 hours of sleep.
I feel so bad
I
because
slept from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.
I slept like a baby.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, come on, Ben. We're talking about the time we went camping in
that
July.
was podcast but intent.
Podcast but intent, one of my favorites.
Yeah, one of the best. It's a very summer 2020.
I know, and like
episode.
It's just a time capsule.
It really is.
Can't wait for you to get there, JC.
Yeah, for real.
It's gonna be a ride.
But yeah, and then we slept in a tent. The next morning we had monkey bread.
Oh yes.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Very,
I ate
very
so
good.
much. It was so good.
I said I don't care if my tummy is gonna hurt because of this. I'm eating
all of it. Yes. And then immediately, like we drove home after the baby's house, and I immediately, whenever we got home, I went hiking, and you went to Footlice.
I went to Footlice.
And we
Third time.
Third time's a charm. Yeah, and we were planning on, after my hike and after Footlice, we were going to, because Charlotte had ballet at 4, and I had an interview session at 5:30 to 6:30, and then I had babysitting at 7. So we couldn't record it that night. We were going to record, what was that?
Joe.
Okay.
Oh, wait! Bim, I love your screensaver.
Oh, thank you so much. It's Joe. It's my boyfriend Joe.
Oh, so Joe is just bald Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, he is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, don't we look so cute together?
Yeah, sorry. We just had to put that little bit of lore in.
We had to.
We thought of it while we
thought of it.
Something else we thought of while we were at the Baby and Drippy with Drippy and Chob. Bim and I have something we would like to propose.
Okay. I don't know if I remember this.
So basically, it's the process by which we're looking for a name for it. Everyone needs to send us a name. Every single person, because it's such
especially
a good
you in Seattle and
yes, in Seattle and
Columbus, Ohio.
Please send us names for this because we need to know. So basically, after you curb stop someone and their unconscious, cold, limp body is just on the side of the road, here's what you do. You poop in your pants. Not in your underwear, in your pants. You take off your pants. You take off the other person's pants and you put your pants on their pants. And then you lay them on their back so then they're sitting in their pants. In your poop.
Yes.
Essentially.
And we didn't
and then
a
you
name.
Leave them there.
Right. And we
and
didn't name.
You have to put the belt on too. So then they're like, what is happening? When they wake up. When they wake up with no teeth. So we need a name for what this is. We're thinking something like reverse diaper. No, like
not
it has
reverse, like
it could, something. I kind of want diaper in it, but also diaper doesn't have to be in the name.
Right, because there's no diapers.
There's no diapers.
Pants,
curb stop.
Poop your pants.
You know what, guys? You think of it.
We'll
think
of
our
it,
favorite one.
And yes, and we'll reveal it. I guess in like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
That'll give us time to
to get good names.
Get good names. Yes.
There
was something else I wanted to say.
Something else?
Bald Jimmy Fallon. I can't remember.
We'll think of it. I don't know.
Was it something let's just get back to the story.
Was it something at the baby's house?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
That's fine. But yeah, and then what I did not know was that this hike not even my dad knew. This hike we were going on was 9 miles. And my dad got us with, I think, like the most unexpected D's not joke. So we were on the blue trail of this like mountain, and they had like all these like kind of mile markers or whatever, and we had just passed B6, and my dad was like, "Oh guys, did you see?" I forget what exactly he said. He said like, let us know. Like I didn't. He's like, where we're going, we need to get to B10, and I said. B10, no, the White Rocks are at B8. And then he goes, B10, these nuts.
The king of comedy.
And I died. I passed away. I said, Dad?
Did you shake his hand? You're like,
Yes, I
that
did.
was good.
Yeah, I did. I said, that was incredible. I can't do this anymore.
And then did you put it on your private story or the BM&W story?
I put it on the BM&W story.
Okay.
Whenever we actually did get to B10, mile marker B10.
Yeah, so I swiped up and I said, beaten you at a smile contest or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Bim and I think it's really, really funny.
Right.
This new kind of, thing we've been doing is replacing D's Nuts jokes with
beaten at a smile contest.
Beaten, yeah.
Like, nice G's nut. Like, fitness smile on your face.
Yes.
You mama love this smile.
Yes.
You know?
They're so fun. Can this smile fit on your face?
Right. Exactly.
I need a
smile on my face.
I need a reason to smile. I need more of that smile.
Right.
So, we just think it's really funny, and we thought of it. No one else thought of it.
No one else, just us. We are so funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to make a TikTok.
Yeah, just like
I need to.
Didn't we? We did make a TikTok.
We did make a TikTok, but it was bad because you could hear the music in the background, and then it was just bad. So we should
redo that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Friday, while Bim was hiking, I was for the last time went up to Foot Lice.
Last time ever.
It's actually closed permanently now.
You bought all of
after all it's done to me.
It's closing.
Yeah, so we went to Foot Lice. I got in. I was like, perfect. It's open. It's gonna be great. Got my jazz shoes. Got my tap shoes.
Yo.
Then, apparently got there after restock day because it was the store was filled to the brim. It was absolutely fantastic.
Was the store booked?
It was booked. The store booked. I think that's so funny. While we were eating burgers at the baby's house, I took a bite of shit. I said, yo, this shit booked. Because everyone was saying, this shit bussin'. It was shit butt. And, yeah, it was really funny.
It was funny.
I am just too good at this.
Way too funny.
Yeah, so back to Foot Lice. I got there, and, I was looking around. I was looking at all their warm-ups. And I found these tights. They're called sweater tights.
Oh.
I was like, I'll try these on. I love them. They are so cool.
This is so exciting.
They're thin, but then they're also thick enough that you can wear them as
like normal.
Yeah, you can't wear them. You can only wear them to dance class.
Yeah, right.
You can't wear them out and about because they are still see-through.
Right.
But they're absolutely fantastic. I love every second of it that I had them on. I said all of the things that I took into the dressing room with me, or the fitting room, or whatever you call them, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like these. And then I put them on and I fell in love. Especially these shorts that I found. They are just so cool. I saw them on the hanger. I was like, these are cool shorts. Not only are these cool warm-ups, these are cool shorts in general. I put them on and I was like, I am about to conclude. These are so amazing. These are such amazing shorts. They're really good because I roll them up once and then they fit perfectly. And then on the legs, they have these little, you can adjust how tight they are.
Right.
And it looks sick.
They look awesome.
So sick.
Yes.
And the logo it has on it, they look like basketball shorts, but they're really good for dancing because I went to ballet class on Friday and I was wearing them for halfway through the bar, the first part of our warm up or whatever. And I was adjusting it, and as I pulled open the little I don't know, tight thing at the bottom, a bunch of cold air just went in. And I was like, okay, these are keeping me very warm.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel too hot.
Oh.
When I took them off, they were wet on the inside because I was sweating.
How?
But I didn't feel overheated. It was fantastic. So apparently these shorts have insulation in them to keep your hips warm and your butt muscles and stuff.
Dang.
And your rotators. They keep you warm, warm to the point where I was sweating, but I didn't feel it.
But you
and it was
felt fine.
The freaking best.
That's
I took
incredible.
them off and they're fantastic. I like to wear my trash bag pants the whole class because they do the same thing.
Right.
Not as well.
Obviously not.
But they do the same kind of thing. But so your legs get really warm and then you can do more stuff. But these shorts just wow. wow, 10 out of 10. I suggest everyone go get these gosh darn shorts.
What are they called? Plug. Come on.
Let me pull them up. I think they're called Nicola Blossom shorts.
Is that the Nike logo on the side? What is that
No.
logo?
Let me. Okay, it's on my private story.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell what the logo was.
I said I got these shorts at Foot Lice today. I love them so much I could cry. It says Nicola on the side.
Oh.
So it looks like it says Nike.
Yeah, I thought it said Nike.
Nicola. No.
Because I just saw the N-I-K.
Yeah. Nikola.
See, I didn't see the other part.
So that means it's cooler because they're not.
Yeah,
Nike.
they're not Nike.
You can see they kind of pull tight on the sides.
Yeah.
And then they're more. Oh, they're so cool.
They look very cool.
They keep you so warm. And then to top it all off, my Hank Green socks came in yesterday.
I saw. Were you? No, those were old Hank Green socks you were wearing today.
No. Yeah. No.
Well, let me see them. What are they?
They're little cats.
Please tell me.
I don't know if you can see. They're little cats, and they're like yellow and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love them. I love them.
That is so exciting.
Hank Green never misses.
Never
misses.
Wow, I'm so proud of
They're
him.
absolutely fantastic.
Congratulations.
Right. Yeah, that was my Foot Lice. It was so great. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that is awesome. I wish I could have been there.
And I also got a mask.
Ooh, a dancing mask?
Yes.
Fancy.
So like, you know how you're in pageants and you can look at someone and tell if they're good or not? You don't have to see them do anything?
Yes.
That's the same thing with ballet. And you can look at them, and if they have this mask, they're either really, really good or really, really bad. Because they either have this mask because they're really... No, never mind. Why am I trying to explain on this? But the mask, I got it, so comfy. So comfortable. Mm-hmm. And you can breathe well in it. And I have to wear a mask the whole time while I'm at PP University. Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Yeah. PP University.
PP University.
I'll try to find one with PPU on it.
Yeah, please.
So
please, if you find any shirt that says PPU, please get it for me.
I will. No, that's what I was thinking of. And then I also have another idea, but I'm not going to spoil that at all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for not spoiling.
Yeah. So it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
I love it. I'm
so
proud. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so happy.
I'm so proud that Foot Lice was open.
Yeah.
I'm
and
just
then
sad.
After Foot Lice, I went across the street to Redneck Coffee Co.
Yeah. That
and
place is good.
I got my favorite drink from there, and then I got a veggie burger.
Oh, yes. Fancy.
Wow. And it was bussin'. So good. I ate half of it there, and then I went home and ate the other half because I was like, I should get home. I don't know when, because we needed enough time to record the podcast.
Right.
Spoiler alert: we didn't end up recording the podcast that day.
Sorry. Whenever you texted me, I did not. I didn't have service, or my texts weren't
it's okay.
sending.
No, I was checking your Life 360. I was like, okay, we're definitely not recording this today.
Yeah, no.
I was like, we could either do it later, but let's just do 2 on Saturday.
Yeah, because we finally got off the mountain, I think, at maybe 3:15 or something. And then we, still had to go home.
Yes.
And, by the time I got home, it was, 4 in Charlotte.
Charlotte was at ballet.
She was at ballet. And she left ballet early. She went, at 3:30. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I left at 3:30 because I was biking there.
Oh, okay.
It took me a total of 7 minutes to bike. When it takes me, 4 minutes to drive there. So, if anything, it's better to bike there.
I guess, but you become a nuisance biker on the road.
No, because I'm riding in the neighborhoods where it's a ghost town in there. No one drives down these roads.
Are you on the road?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stay on the sidewalk.
No!
You were in a neighborhood. Stay on the sidewalk.
No, you're not supposed to ride your bike on the sidewalk.
Why not?
Because people walk there.
What? People drive on the road. This is why bikers should not exist. Sidewalks are for walking. Roads are for driving. You do not need to bike anywhere.
Yes, you do.
Simply walk.
No!
If that matters that much.
No, because then it's a 20-minute walk. Would you rather 20-minute walk, 7-minute bike ride?
Walk.
No.
Because I do not want...
No, because then you get far too hot. It's burning. It's burning outside.
I do not care. Find a fan or something. I don't know. Figure it out. This is not my problem.
No, it's just so much easier, so much better.
If I ever see you on the road and you're biking, it's over,
Please
okay?
hit me.
Yeah, I will. I can't do this. so anti-biker. I cannot believe I would be betrayed by you.
It's so good.
Oh my god,
It's
it's not good.
fantastic.
It's not
It's
good.
fantastic.
Not good.
I like it, and it brings me back to my triathlon days. I'm like, wow.
Oh my
I feel like
gosh,
I
what a
could.
nerd.
I feel like I could do a
this
swim up. I
anymore.
can run right now.
I cannot do this anymore.
Why? Are you just jealous because you've never done a triathlon?
No.
Yes, you are.
No. In the triathlon, do you swim?
Yes.
Do you have goggles?
I do have goggles.
Oh my gosh. Does this mean... Does this mean that you're Queen Mermaid?
Well, I think everyone's Queen Mermaid because everyone there has goggles.
But who has the best goggles?
I have the best goggles.
You ever said
No.
you're Queen Mermaid?
When I was a swimmer, I had like the swim cap that said Swim Reaper on it. And it had like a Grim Reaper on it, so it says Swim Reaper. And I loved that cap, and I
that's
wore
funny.
it all the time.
That's pretty good.
So I wore that, and I had goggles, and they were like, I think at some point I had rainbow goggles,
Rainbow goggles?
and they were pink, like pink, and then they had the rainbow with the lenses.
You were Queen Mermaid.
I was
for
Queen
sure.
Mermaid, yeah. I was a hardcore swimmer. And then I also had this pink cap that I wore a lot, and I liked it because the inside was like textured and it didn't stick to your hair.
I could never put on one of those swim caps because they look like it just, my hair would just, like, taking it off would hurt.
It actually doesn't.
Okay. Well, I don't believe you, so.
If you put it on right, it just stays there and it doesn't pull back. But if you put it on wrong, you're kind of screwed.
Mm.
You have to have it far enough down on your forehead.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then biking is actually really cool.
It's not, though. I don't know how to explain to you. It's not cool.
Yeah. Running, however, I would never do that again. Aqua bike,
No.
I could get on that
What
train.
is aqua bike?
So, like, there are a bunch of different types of triathlons. So, triathlon is swim, bike, run. Duathlon is run, bike, run. And then you could do an aquathon, which is swim, run. And then I think very rarely they have aqua bikes, which are swim, then bike.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Swim then bike. I thought it meant maybe, like, you know, biking in the water, maybe.
I wish it did.
Do you think maybe we can get like a like a boat,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pedal and you're floating on the water, maybe?
Okay. No, I don't think we could do that.
We can't do that.
No. Like a paddle boat?
Yes.
Well, when my mom did the Chesapeake Bay swim,
Oh.
which is like a 4-mile swim. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it is.
That's a lot.
If not, shh, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
My mom is really cool. She said that there were canoes and paddle boats, like, going with the swimmers. So in case, like, someone was dying, they
Right.
could just hold on to one of them.
Okay.
and
What
then-
happens if?
Not die.
Okay. All right. I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Paddle. Are those where you? Oh.
Yeah.
What about a pedal boat where you're pedaling?
Yes, I know. I think those are paddle boats, actually.
Paddle and pedal.
Let me look it up.
Paddle boats, aren't those ones with like paddles, like oars and stuff?
No, paddle boat. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
right.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Then
Yeah,
yes. Yes. These.
Yes. That's what I was thinking of. Yes. Don't get it twisted.
Look
That
at
looks like
this
Taylor
woman.
Swift.
It kind of does, but like her head is huge.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we're running out of time, but something that I really need to get off my chest before we end.
Okay.
Because this is the last podcast that's going to be released before I'm at Theater Kid Camp.
Theater kid camp.
I just have to say, if I don't make it out of here the same person I was when I went in, I just want to say, guys, it's been a good run. It's been a good run being the funniest person I know. It's been a good run having social skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a good run being able to talk about anything other than the Hamilton movie or the In the Heights movie or Lin-Manuel Miranda in general. It's been a good run being able to do dance styles that aren't jazz / hip-hop / musical theater. And lastly, it's been a good run not being annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has known me in this current state that I am, because who knows if I'll be the same person when I walk out of this Theater Kid Camp. And if I turn into a theater kid, will I resent myself for the rest of eternity? Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how it goes.
I think you have to go full in. I don't know, if you're going to theater kid camp, you have to make the transformation from a kid who does theater into a theater kid.
Yes, BIM suggests that I should out-theater all the kids that go there, and I think that's really funny.
Just make them feel like they're not good enough theater kids,
Yes, and my favorite thing about this is we were all exchanging Instagrams and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking through them. I was like, okay, yes, I'm going to theater camp. Obviously, I'm going to be with theater kids. Like, I'm not mad about it. Theater kids, they're good to be around because they're always so positive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing bad ever happens when you're with theater kids. Well, that stuff happens, but, like, nothing bad ever happens when you're with theater kids because everything's so light and happy and positive.
Right.
But I was like, okay, this is cool. So then I'm guessing they all looked at my Instagram and they saw, oh, she has an Instagram account linked in her bio. Let me go look at this Instagram account. And little known fact, the Instagram account that's linked to my BIM. Don't do that. The Instagram account that's linked in my bio is the BM&W podcast. No. We're going to put this down. Yep. Okay, we're not going to put that in your mouth. So if they clicked on the link in the BM&W podcast, which they probably would because they're like, oh, this girl has a podcast? Let me listen to it.
Right.
The first one that would come up is Show with the capital W.
We haven't even talked about that.
We haven't even talked about that. We're going to spend, like, the next 20 minutes talking about it.
Yeah. Do we want to save it for the later podcast or?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, let's go.
So, Show with the capital W. It was conceived in my brain when I started thinking of, I really like the format of interviewing someone and having a fun interview.
Right.
But there's no one that I know that could match the energy that we have when we interview. Because, then it'd just be, like, a boring-ass business interview, hypothetically. Or,
which we would never do.
We would never. We simply would never. And, so I was like, okay, who could we interview? Because I like doing interviewing podcasts. Like, I like having people on the podcast. Who could we interview where it would actually be good
and funny
and fun and fit in with what we do? Like,
right.
Huma was great.
Yes.
Like, even if he didn't understand the jokes, he still made them.
Right, exactly.
Like, he didn't understand all the lore that was behind the jokes.
He went with it.
He went with it.
Exactly.
He's a real one for that.
He is.
He's such a real one.
Huma is a real one.
I know. So, I was like, okay, we need that kind of energy. But I didn't know anyone that could fit it. So I was like, what if I interview Bim?
Uh-huh. As if we don't know
As
each other.
if she's never been on the podcast before.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, what if we make it like a whole like late night TV show thing?
Mm-hmm. Like Jimmy Fallon.
Like, yeah, Jimmy Fallon, Conan. And, so that's basically how I presented to Bim. I was like, what if we did a late night TV show where I interview you?
And I said yes. And then we immediately got to thinking of, like, how did we meet? Why are we doing this interview? Like, we started, like, brainstorming all of these things.
The only things we had planned were Bim and I met at the live action Tom and Jerry premiere.
And
Bim is coming out with another live action Tom and Jerry movie that is separate from the already existing live action Tom and Jerry movie. And then we also kind of planned that she would have I did that she would have we would have a celebrity come on and
everything else was pure improv. Literally everything else, all of the bits we did,
everything was improv.
We just went with it.
I had a short outline of what we would do,
in each segment. Yeah, what we would kind of talk about.
Because I knew we wanted to have commercials too.
Yes. And we can talk about the commercials.
We'll talk about that a little later. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do it an intro, then I'll introduce Bim, and then I'll open my gift, and then there'll be a commercial, then I'll do how we meet, Bim's new movie, Beach Week, and then we did another commercial. Then I said, okay, we'll just do a mukbang, and we'll talk about stuff in the mukbang. And then we'll do another commercial, and then we'll bring on the celebrities, and then we'll call it a day.
Right.
That's all I had. Everything else was straight out of our ass.
And it was so fun.
It was, my mom told me, she goes, Charlotte, I loved this episode.
I'm so glad. It was so much fun.
It was so fun. And things behind the scenes that we want to talk about. The segments were recorded all on the same day.
And it was the day that I got home from Beach Week.
Yes.
That day was so long for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I woke up, packed up our room, went to the beach, I drove home. I drove the, 4 or 5 hours home, and then immediately, recorded a podcast. And
yeah.
I feel like you could maybe tell,
not really.
at the end, because I could tell, with the celebrities, I
Uh-huh.
could think of, 0 jokes.
Yes.
I was just...
It's okay.
I was so tired. It was
It's
literally
okay.
11 o'clock at night.
She put on a good front for it, and it was
thank you.
absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
It was great.
Thank you.
It was so fun. And
It
I
was
remember
so much
just
fun.
in between segments, we would lay on the ground
and just laugh about what we
laugh
said.
about what we just said, and remembering what we said. Gway the Gway. That was
Gway the Gway.
so funny. So funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And making each other laugh was so funny because whenever the other person would laugh, they'd turn away from the camera to make it so they didn't laugh.
Yeah, and we didn't want you to hear us laugh, but it was so
funny.
when we just absolute break just it was so funny. I'm trying to think of specific bits we did that killed me. It was
Gway the Gway was the main one that I remember. The chewing one.
The chewing bit. Yeah, I wish they were actual cameras.
I wish. No, so the thing I want to talk about are the commercials. So
wait, can we talk about the commercial where we didn't know, we pretended that we didn't know we were still recording? That one was so funny because we knew she was we had planned kind of, she was going to get a call from a producer or whatever. And I thought in the middle, I was like, oh, let me pull up a sound, a phone call sound.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to listen to it because I literally thought of it in the moment.
Yeah.
So I searched it up and then I played it, and it was it wasn't a phone
it's
ringing.
You were calling someone else, the sound that played.
But we just had to go with it because I started playing it.
Improv is yes and.
Exactly.
It was so funny. And we just kind of sat there laughing for 2 seconds.
Yeah, we were just
oh, I'm actually getting a call from someone.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was hilarious.
But yes,
Anyway,
commercials. I thought of the idea that I would write commercials for Bim.
Right.
And Bim would write commercials for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then we would record the commercials, and we would have to use the first recording that we did.
Yeah, we could not take a second take.
And it was like a cold read.
Right.
We have to
read it for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why we were laughing so hard in it.
Yeah.
You're probably why didn't they just re-record this? No.
It was on purpose.
It was on purpose, and it was more fun and more funny, and it took less time.
Exactly.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah, I remember I wrote that in I wrote yours in 10 minutes. I was like, oh, and as I was writing it, I kept thinking of more ideas. They
were fun to write. So I can't wait for the next show with a capital W.
I know. Who's our next guest gonna be?
Yeah, well, we made a point that whenever show with capital W happens, we have to record it at the other person's house.
Right, we show up to their house.
Yeah, because I thought it was really funny that we were recording what is show with capital W, I'm the host.
But
at Bim's house.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny. So if we ever have another guest on, we have to record it at their house.
Right.
I think that'd be really funny.
I think it'd be incredibly
So if we ever have You Mama Love This Smile on,
we have to go.
We have to go to Chicago and record it at his house.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea.
Yeah, and we also we don't reveal.
Sorry?
We don't want to reveal everything too quickly.
Of course not.
But we have so many other ideas too, for the numbers of the episodes.
Yes.
Oh, just we love it.
Show with the capital W is what will be continuing.
We'll be continuing. This is our official announcement.
Yeah.
Show with the capital W. It's not gonna be every very recent.
No. It's a special thing, you know.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
Speaking of special things, I would like to talk about Bim's nickname in Cowards Are Welcome Midsummer Madness.
I would like to talk about this too.
I am angry.
I am too.
I'm so angry.
I saw that and I was like, hello?
First of all, hold on. Compliment first. We have to follow up first. Compliment. I love my special move, Bull and Day Massacre. It was really good.
It was funny,
and then Bim's special move is guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, and I really like how I'm blonde now.
Mm-hmm. I like that too.
It's really, really,
it's
spot
good.
on.
Yeah, right. It's accurate, of course.
They fixed that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't like, and Bim, please back me up on this, is the fact that Bim's nickname was Bim Girl.
And that name is strictly just for Charlotte. I might even tell them this before come. Just say, don't say it.
Just say Bim.
Do not call me Bim girl.
Yeah, because Bim, it started out as, like, just my nickname for Bim.
Mm-hmm.
But then it became her actual name.
Right.
And, like, which I love. I love, and the same thing happened with Jason. Like, Jason was just our name for my brother.
Right.
But now it's his actual name. Like, people call him Jason.
Jason.
Bim girl, that stays
No.
between us.
That is just, it's not
Just
your
for
language,
us,
it's just for us.
Just for us.
And especially since, like, the context that it's used is not one.
Yeah. We're not okay, don't get us wrong. We're not pressed.
I'm not pressed.
We're not pressed. We just think it's funny.
I just think it's very funny that it's being used in this context.
Yes, we think it's funny this is used for Cowards of Welcome Midsummer Madness when Bim Girl is, like, the only time we're serious. It's like a term of endearment.
It's literally like the only time.
Yes.
Like
at prom, I was like, "Hey, Bim Girl, what's up? You want
yeah.
to come take pictures?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I don't.
Yes. Yeah. That's all we have to say.
Mhm.
Bim Girl is special.
It is just for us.
Just for us. It's just our language.
Just our language.
Yes.
Just
What's
for us.
my term of endearment? No, it has to come naturally.
I know, yeah. I can't just think of one.
I can't even tell you why I started saying Bim Girl. That's just how it works.
And I love it.
I
when
didn't
you
even
say
know
it,
you noticed it. I was like, maybe she's gonna notice and be like, why does she keep calling me this?
Nah, man, I loved it. It was
It's
like,
so good.
"Aw,
So good. Here
Bim
for
girl,
Bim Girl.
Bim girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
It just makes sense. I don't know why.
It just does make
It just
sense.
does make sense.
Every time I think of Bim Girl, I think of, like, prom, whenever you posted that. And when you, like, took a picture of me and you said Bim Girl with, like, heart eyes, I was like, aw. Or, like,
for
whatever
Bim
it was. I was
Here
just
for
like,
Bim Girl. It was the selfie. Let me find it. We should put it in the thumbnail.
we should.
Mm-hmm.
Here for Bim Girl.
I'm really excited. Oh,
Yeah.
here's a picture of my back muscles. So sexy.
Yo, chill.
Ugh,
Charlotte is
I gotta
buff.
I know. Someone took a picture of me, and I was, like, leaning forward, and, like, you couldn't even see my spine.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the two back muscles, and I thought it was so funny. Here it is.
There you go.
And
No,
then
this is the picture I'm
one.
thinking of. Yeah.
I think of that one, too.
Whenever you say
Yeah.
Bim Girl, I think of this picture for some reason.
Me
Yeah.
too! Me too!
Aw.
I think it's so funny.
I think so too.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
if JC and Grayson, if you say, I'm not itching, you are.
Bro,
If you say, I'm just keep putting it on instead of itching.
I mean, I guess that works.
Okay. If you say, Bim Girl, we will sue.
Oh, I will sue.
And not in, like, a funny way. Not
Like, I will actually
not
sue.
in, like, a pot a day, like,
No,
cease and
I
desist.
will-
No.
I will sue.
Lawyers.
Like, actual lawyers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Show with a Capital W, sorry to go back, is when I said that you were live action Stewie Griffin.
And we had already planned that, like, I guess, because we were going to do, like, celebrity impressions for that.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, obviously, Lois Griffin had to be one of them. We did not think about the part that, like...
No, we didn't. We simply didn't. I just said, who could Bim play? And I was like, Stewie Griffin just came to my mind.
Right.
Because Bim is short, and Stewie Griffin is short.
Uh-huh. Thank
and
you.
I feel like Bim also could play Stewie Griffin for some reason. Especially, like, the earlier season Stewie Griffin,
Mm-hmm.
where he looks like a football.
Mm.
Like, now he looks less of, like, a football.
Okay.
And, and I thought
Do
it was,
I look like a football?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just, like, no. It just makes sense in my head.
In your head? Okay.
But my favorite part is that you didn't voice Stewie Griffin.
No, live action.
You were live action Stewie
That was
Griffin.
so funny.
I don't know why I thought of it, but I'm so glad that I did.
And it was hilarious. I loved it.
So funny.
Yeah.
Everyone tell us what your favorite part of Show with
Show with
Capital
Capital
W
W.
is. Because
Please.
I just need to know.
And I need to know as well.
And the part that I thought was also really funny was that it was the 69th episode of Show with Capital W as well.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
But it was yes.
Mhm,
Yeah,
yes.
it was 69th episode for both.
Right.
And I keep thinking of all these, sorry to bring it back to the circle, all
Mhm.
these people that I'm meeting are listening to Show with the Capital W and not knowing
Not knowing
what is
what
going
we're
on.
talking about.
Not knowing what's
Because
going
that
on.
is not a normal BMW
And then they'll
episode.
listen to the episode before when Huma was on the podcast.
And that's not a normal episode
And that's not
either.
a normal episode because we didn't even say that Huma was a guest.
Right. He was just there.
And then which one is before that?
I can't even remember.
I'm looking right now.
Why do you expect me to know what we talk about on this thing?
Yeah, I don't know. BM&W official astrology. So like that's
Okay, that's a normal episode,
that's
I
a normal one
guess.
to start
That's
off
a
with.
normal episode.
Yeah.
But
I just think it's so funny.
I think so too. No, but that one is even kind of funny too because that's when you spilled the water and
Yes.
and we had like pause it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think that is incredibly funny.
Also, I think God made me spill the water
Okay.
because we were recording on the wrong microphone.
Yeah,
We
on the
weren't
wrong
recording
setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And we didn't realize that until after we spilled the water.
Yeah, so I think that's a good.
Thank you, God.
No, thank you, me, for spilling the water.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
God.
It was absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just really like the idea that these people's first impression, they haven't heard your voice yet.
Mm-hmm.
They only hear your voice through a show with a capital W.
I think it's really funny.
I think so too.
I think it's really great. And they're not going to. I can't wait to get all these questions. Like, you have a podcast? Why? Why is it named BM&W? I can't wait to explain all of this again for like the 9th time.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'll record myself doing it every
Okay.
time I do.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically it's my friend.
It's kind of like a passion project.
Yeah, it's a passion project.
You know.
So my friend's name is Bim, and like we were kind of thinking like what names could we do with that? So like BM, then we thought of BMW, and then we're like, okay, well we can't just make it BMW, so we're like, what if we just stick the little and in there, like BM and W? Then we're
Right.
like, okay, what could W stand for? Because I'm obviously W. What could W stand for?
Right.
I think it's so funny how we thought of our name.
I know. I think so too.
Because it was BMW or bust. Like, it was nothing.
We had no other
BMW
idea.
or we don't have a podcast.
I don't know. We didn't have a second option for names.
It was just BMW. Yeah.
Yeah, and it works. It's perfect.
I'm gonna. I have to confess
Ivy.
something.
Oh.
Ivy. I posted something on my private story. I said, I am so gosh darn itchy.
Mm-hmm.
And Bim just swiped up and said, Ivy. I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Have I had any banger private story posts? Yes. Actually, last night I posted me with the mug that I used in my open letters video.
Uh-huh.
And it was just me staring at it and then coincidentally flipping it off. This is a good one. Excited for monkey bread. I love that
I
one.
love monkey bread.
This is my favorite photo that's ever existed. No one's allowed to see that photo.
I love that photo so much. Oh, now I'm looking through my Snap memories. Mine is just a picture of my hair because I thought it looked really good.
Mm-hmm. It does look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I actually do have to confess something.
Okay.
I really have to pee right now.
Okay, can you go to the basement bathroom?
Can I pee off your roof?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that actually.
Okay.
That sounds like a good
Please
idea.
do.